Just days ago, these cod were swimming around in the cold waters of the North Sea. This evening, they'll be served in the famous fish and chip shops of Whitby. Cod like these mean work for the men and women of the fisheries and cash in the local economy. No wonder people here love them.
Just look at the colour, it's lovely and fresh. You can see the glaze on the back there, the depth of the shoulders, lovely and thick and wide, nice fat belly, and the white eye with a deep black pupil.
The fish are making a comeback. In the 1970s, the catch from the North Sea peaked at over 250,000 tonnes a year. But after years of overfishing, that figure fell to just 44,000 tonnes, with fears the population was on the point of collapse. Now, after being placed on the endangered list, the annual catch of cod has recovered to around 150,000 tonnes. The fishing industry has worked hard to meet regulations imposed to protect fish stocks, the quotas on how much can be caught, and measures to avoid netting young small fish below breeding age. Marine biologists who work with fishermen say it's an example of EU policy succeeding.
The common fisheries policy itself was always pretty good, but it wasn't implemented properly. We had rules being broken, we had quotas being set too high. Now that it's actually being applied properly, it's working.
Later this month, fisheries watchdog the Marine Stewardship Council is expected to announce that stocks of cod in the North Sea are finally sustainable. Good news for the diners of Whitby Harbour and the people who serve them, who perhaps not surprisingly are amongst the keenest marine ecologists you'll find anywhere.
The marine conservation zones that they're talking about, that allows fish to spawn, swim around in those areas, and then they'll progress out into other waters. But there are other factors. Global warming comes into it.
So just because North Sea cod is no longer endangered, it doesn't mean conservation measures aren't needed. In fact, one challenge of Brexit will be to draft and enforce regulations similar to the ones we already have. Damon Green, News at 10, North Yorkshire.